Jai Mahamaya ki jai, Vashvashvari Mata ki jai, Bole Baba ki jai. In our last discourse, we heard about Narada getting married and his face turning into a monkey because of the curse of Parvata. Let's go on to chapter 28. Narada said, O thou whose only wealth consists in asceticism, I now describing to you all these good stories, hear attentively. O Muni, this Maya and her power are incomprehensible, even by those who are the foremost amongst the yogins. This whole universe, moving and non-moving, from Brahma to the blade of grass, is enchanted by that unborn and incomprehensible Maya. Therefore, no one can escape from the hands of that Maya. One day I went to see Vishnu of wonderful deeds and went out with lute in my hand from Satyaloka to the lovely Sveta Dwaipa, the residence of Vishnu, singing the beautiful Sama hymns in tune with the 7 svaras. I saw there Vishnu, the Deva of the Devas, with 4 arms holding the disc in one hand. He resembled a newly formed rain cloud. He was illumined with the luster of the jewel on his breast. He was wearing a yellow apparel. His head was beautiful with a lustrous crown. Then the Bhagavan Vishnu was playing in amorous movements with the daughter of the ocean, Mahalakshmi, fully capable to give one delight and enjoyment. Seeing me, that lovely Devi, Mahalakshmi, dear to Vishnu, full of youth and beauty, decorated with ornaments, endowed with all auspicious signs, superior to all the women, went away at once to another room from the presence of Vishnu. The breast of Lakshmi was becoming visible, even though the cloth thrown over it. Therefore, she went hurriedly to the inner compartment. Seeing this, I asked Vishnu, the Deva of the Devas, the Lord of the worlds, and holding a garland of 4 green flowers for him, I asked him this. O Bhagavan, O slayer of Munis, O Lord Vishnu, why has Lakshmi Devi, the mother of all the lokas, on seeing me coming here, gone out of your presence? O Lord of the worlds, I am not a rogue nor a cheat. I have conquered my passions and have become an ascetic. I have conquered even Maya. Therefore, Deva, what is the cause of the departure of Lakshmi Devi from here? Kindly explain this to me. Vishnu said, as he smiled in words sweet like the sound of the lute, O Narada, the rule in such cases is this: the wife of any man, whoever ought not stay before another male outsider than her husband. O Narada, it is very hard to conquer Maya. Even those who by the pranayama have conquered their pranavayu, their organs of senses and their food, even those Sankhya yogins and the Devas are not able to conquer Maya. The words that you have just now uttered, that you have conquered Maya, are not fit to come out of your mouth. For by your knowledge of music, it seems that you are enchanted with the sounds of the music. Brahma, I, Shiva, and the other Munis, none of us have been able as yet to conquer that unborn Maya. How then can it be possible that you or any other man can conquer that Maya? Any embodied being, be he a deva, a human being, or a bird, no one is able to conquer that Maya unborn. Whoever is endowed with the 3 gunas, be he a knower of Vedas, or a yogin, or a conqueror of his passions, or all-knowing, is not able to conquer Maya. The great time, Kal, though formless, is one form of Maya and fashions this universe. All the jivas are subservient to this Kal, be he a good literary person or a mediocre nature or an illiterate brute. This Kal sometimes makes even a religious man that knows Dharma confounded and deluded. So you know the nature of Maya is very incomprehensible, and her way is mysterious. Thus saying, Vishnu stopped. I was gently astonished and asked that eternal Vasudeva, the Devas, the Lord of the world, O Lord Vishnu, what is the form of Maya? How is she? What is the measure of her strength? Where does she reside? Whose substratum is she? Kindly tell these to me. O preserver of the universe, I am greatly desirous to see Maya. Show her to me quickly, O Lord of Rama. I am very eager to know Maya. Be graciously pleased to describe to me the glory of Maya. Vishnu said, Maya resides everywhere throughout this universe. Her nature consists of the three gunas. She is the substratum of all. She is omniscient and acknowledged by all, invisible and diverse and of diverse forms. O Narada, if you want to see Maya, then come quickly and mount with me on Garuda. We both will go elsewhere, and I will show you that Maya, invincible by those who have not conquered themselves. O son of Brahma, don't be depressed when you see Maya. Thus saying, Vishnu remembered Garuda, and instantly he came to him. Vishnu mounted on him and gladly made me also get up on the back and took me with him. In a moment, Garuda went at his command with the speed of wind to the forest where the Bhagavan desires to go. Mounting on Garuda, we passed and saw on our way many beautiful forests, nice lakes, rivers, towns, villages, huts of cultivators, towns close to the mountains, huts for cow keepers. The beautiful hermitages of munis, tanks, and lakes, beautiful with big lotuses, flocks of ewes, packs of wild boars, till at last we came to a place close to Kanauj. I saw there a beautiful divine tank. Nice lotuses blossomed there, spreading their sweet fragrance all around. The bees were making lovely humming noises and ravishing away the minds of men. Various flowers, lilies were beautifying the place. Geese, karandavas, and other aquatic fowls were playing with their cackling noises. The water was very sweet like milk. The tank was divine, as it was the ocean. Seeing such a wonderful tank, Vishnu told me, O Narada, see how beautiful is this deep tank with its clear waters and adorned all over with lotuses. The sweet-voiced flamingos are roaming on the lake, making lovely sounds. We will bathe in this tank and then go to the city of Kanauj. Thus saying, he made me descend quickly from Garuda, and he himself also got down. Then the Bhagavan smilingly caught hold of my forefinger and, praising the glory of the tank, took me to the bank. We rested a while on the cool, beautiful bank when Sri Vishnu said, O Muni, better bathe you first in the tank. Next, I will bathe in this very holy pool of water. O Narada, look, how crystal-like is the water of this pool, like the heart of a saint. See how it smells also fragrantly in contact with the lotuses on it. When the Bhagavan spoke thus to me, I kept my lute and deerskin aside and gladly went to the edge of the tank. Washing then my hands and feet, I tied my hair lock, and taking kusa grass, I performed my archaman, and purifying myself, began to bathe myself in the tank. While I was bathing, Vishnu was looking at me. By the time I took a dip, I saw that I quitted my male form and got a beautiful female form. Vishnu took away then my deerskin and lute, and mounting on Garuda, went away in a moment to his own residence. Getting the female form and decorated with excellent ornaments, my memory of previous male form vanished at once. I forgot all about my famous lute and forgot also about Vishnu, the Deva of the Devas. I then came out of the tank in an enchanting woman form, saw the pool of water filled with clear, limpid water, and adorned with lotuses. Seeing that, I began to think, what is this? And I became very much astonished. While I was thus meditating in my woman form, a king, named Taladvaja came there all of a sudden on a chariot, accompanied by numerous elephants and horses. The king looked like a second Cupid. He was decorated with various ornaments on his various limbs. He was just entering into his youth, and he looked very enchanting. The king saw me at once, and looking at me decked with divine ornaments and my moon-like face, was gently astonished and asked me, "Oh, Kalyani, who are you? Are you the daughter of a man, or of a Naga, or of a Gandharva, or of a Deva? I see you are now in your youth. Why are you here alone? O lovely-eyed, has any fortunate person married you, or are you still unmarried? Speak all these truly to me, O fair-haired one. What are you looking at in this tank? O one enchanting, as it were, like the Cupid, what is your desire? Say, O slanting eyes. My mind is ravished to hear your cuckoo-like voice, O one of thin waist. Choose me as your husband, and enjoy various excellent things as you like." Here ends the 28th chapter of the 6th book of Narada's Getting the Feminine Form in the Mahapuranam, Srimad Devi Bhagavatam of 18,000 verses by Maharishi Veda Vyasa. Jai Mahamaya ki jai, Vishveshvari Mati ki jai, Bole Baba ki jai.